Hi everybody, it's me. This is my regular video for Sunday. I didn't do Sterling today. He took the day off. Him and his wife are having a lovely day, and he'll be back next Sunday. And also, him and I will be doing, I think on his show, on March 19th, we'll be doing a show with Lilac, Lilac Psychic. Um, and we will also be I'm going to be doing a radio show coming up here, I think next week. So I'll let you know about that. Anyway, okay. So let's talk shop. Let's talk shop. First of all, on the live, I picked the two winners, but I'm going to announce it again on here. Roberta S. and, well, I think I said her last name. Sorry. Roberta Swan and Sandra Land. 30-minute readings for April. Write me at StandUpPsychic@comcast.net. Okay. If you guys want to be in the basket, this basket is kind of small now. I don't understand. Maybe some of them fell out, but let's start again. Write me at StandUpPsychic@comcast.net. Write me and give me your first and last name and your phone number. If you want to just do initial for last name, that's cool. But your phone number so I can put you in the basket. Okay, now, so you guys wrote me some questions. I did questions on the live and I'm gonna do questions here too. Okay, first of all, we have some good news. COVID has fallen 65% since Biden was inaugurated. Okay, hold on. Okay, 1 second, you guys. Okay, so 65%, that's magnificent. And I think he's doing a good job. 73% of this nation wants the COVID package. And the guys earning $160,000, $180,000 a year said, nah, they don't deserve it. This is my little scarf I got from Ireland. Just gives, over the shoulders. Okay, so the voting rules changes. I think I talked about this on my live. I saw them trying their best. They might even pull a few through, but there's more coming in for making it more fair. So I don't want you to worry about this. I even see a big Supreme Court case that they say, no, you're interfering with people's right to vote. This is definitely partisan. So, isn't that amazing that they have to mess with us and tell us, you can't do that, because they know that they're going to lose if people have the right to have voting. So, oh, somebody asked me about fear of sharing your gifts. Now, remember, fear is man-made. I mean, you can be a little nervous. It's like me before I go on stage or something. But what helped me, because, you always think, am I right? If I'm not quite sure the question, if you're talking about reading others or just tapping into universal consciousness, because once you step in, you can't step out. Once you've committed yourself to something beyond this, they got you. And I don't mean they're holding you hostage. I mean, your life will change. You've given this promise and they'll change things to help make it happen. So as best as you can, allow, be present, breathe, thank them before the things even start happening. But look at that fear, because why is that fearful? Is it fearful because of ego? Because you're afraid that, oh my God, what if I'm wrong? Now, remember, some people read things, including myself, that don't seem to happen, then happen later. So it's like, yeah, I saw that, but at the time we thought I was wrong. Like I read on the virus and I kept picking up Mother's Day. And so, Mother's Day came and I think there was a little bit of drop, but nothing like we needed. But wouldn't that be something of Mother's Day of this year is when it's like, yep, we're cool, back in shape here. Okay. So, okay. You ask for help. You quietly in your mind, you be the observer of the thinker. You tell them you want to help. You know, motivation is very strong too. Like, let's say you want to be an actress, but you want to be a famous actress and you want to win the Academy Award, but that's all ego based. So it's better to be connected energetically to something higher than yourself. It's like my readings now. Sure, I can make some money off of it, but it's not about the money. When I first started, it definitely wasn't about the money. It helped me get through nursing school when I was younger, but yeah, it's not about money. So, and I'm definitely not charging $1,600 a month or reading like some people. So, you know, it's something that I'm very grateful for. If I could give it away for free, I would. But let me tell you what, when I first started Angel Heart at $30 a pop, and they were like, whoa, who is she? It's not me, it's them, you know. And then they will just suck you up. It just, I was getting repeat customers back to back. Repeat customers, I don't mind, but back to back to back, sometimes it's difficult because then I'm getting to know you, then I'm getting prejudicial in my reading. It's better to wait 6 months to a year, unless you're going through a really hard time. Then I'm happy to be here. So, okay. Now, you guys were asking about the power in Texas. That will be remedied within the next 2 to 4 years. I see new administration coming in. And the Texas people are really, they're going to have another event. And I'm going to tell you, they're done with this. They're done with this. So they, you know, they can't help it like Biden, because he was down there and he was like, what can I do? What can we do? They want to like criticize him. Oh, he's all show. But yeah, Biden's really trying, you guys. He's really trying. Let's give him two thumbs up. And somebody asked me about the garden, the rose garden. That's kind of last on their list because they have so many things going on right now. So don't worry, they're going to get to it. Oh, and I want to tell you, Mel will be on the show. Is it this Monday? No, next Monday. Next Monday in the morning, he'll be on the show. You guys miss him sometimes too. Okay. Will justice come for Jamil? The Washington Post. Well, you know, he's a bright light. Let me get him in, you guys. He's kind of come in before. You know, he's part of the process. He's willingly, even though in body, he would have said, oh God, no, I don't want to die. But he's in such a fabulous place energetically that he can help others from his end more than he did before. Justice will be served, but he is overseeing a lot of things with his country. His country will be whole again. There's something with the prince that we might be surprised about. I don't know if it's the intensity of all this stuff. They know that he's the one that ordered this to happen, but there's something with the prince, like him having to exit. Because see, he's the type, once he gets in power, he'd be cray and kind of act out, but repercussions are coming down on him. So he has to rethink things. And I see his father even threatening that, you know, I might not have you to replace me because you've already caused too much trouble. I see them turning to Russia. Russia's so fake sometimes. And the Russian people are so good. So they've moved that guy from Russia into another jail. And they're worried about him, which I don't blame them. And I see him struggling over there. But I see justice. I see things coming out on Putin. So there's so, in fact, the things coming out on Putin are going to happen because of the United States of America. Because after this Merrick Garland gets in, which I hope it's Monday, once, I'll tell you, they'll hit the ground running. And I see people coming out of the woodwork saying, you know what, we were hiding because we didn't want to, be out there, but these things happen. And it's, Merrick Garland's just going to let us know what's going on. Won't get all the stuff. And it's pretty ugly, you guys. And Jared's going to get in huge trouble, more so than Trump. Trump's like, oh, I saved it. I saved him. And he's bragging about it. But you know what? I see even Saudi Arabia looking at Jared like, you caused us trouble. So anyway, okay, just FYI, don't forget that. Will Dems end the filibuster? I heard yes. Yes, they will. Oh, this is what I wanted to tell you on that big deal that they're having, that big show, Republican show. I think only Fox News is carrying it. People in the audience were saying, so what about those rigged voting machines and all the votes they stole? And the people on the stage, I don't remember who they were, but they were saying, no, actually, no, that's not true. No, that's not true. Because of the lawsuits. They're not going to go up there and say, look at my pillow guy. He's in huge trouble. And yeah, so anyway, I just want to tell you, this lawsuit that these people are doing is helping. I'm telling you, there's lawsuits. Mary Trump is going to get Trump too, by the way. Somebody asked me, will she be able to win her lawsuit? And I saw, whoa. I don't think he has the money to give her. There'll be penalties on there. So, okay, I'm excited, you guys. This is going to be cool. Okay, and these voting people, they might not get as much money as they want, but they're going to win. Okay, why do senators think $15 is too much? Got nothing to do with the man on the street. It's got everything to do about corporations. They don't want anybody to touch their bottom line, except like Costco, who raised their hourly to $16. And thus I give my business to Costco. Hello. So why do they think it's too much? I haven't a clue. They know it's wrong. Oh my God. They know it's wrong, yet they continue to hold on to that. They're wanting money from these people, these outsiders coming in. They're paying them money to not allow this. Just like a lot of the medical people were in when they didn't want Obamacare to come in, even though it was good for the nation. Any earthquakes soon? Ooh, I've been just like, besides I started buzzing again last night in my ear. Besides the vertigo that I've been experiencing, any earthquakes coming? I think towards the end of summer. There's a nice shaker. The reason I'm having my house earthquake proofed and I got those people coming to bolt my foundation is because my guides told me to do it. So something's coming up. Something's coming up within the year. Pinpointing the exact time, I feel like it's warm outside, but I'm not quite sure. Is it September, October? Here's the other thing I want to ask you guys. Let me clear the energy. Tell me about fires. Oh God, I see fires in the north. Might even be Washington State. I just saw big fire. There was one in Malibu today in Southern California. Yeah, there's more fires here, but the big one is in New York. Hold on, you guys, 1 second. Okay, so I had to put it on pause because Carol was calling me. Okay, so you guys wanted to know about any earthquakes soon. And I told you, I think anywhere from July to October. And I saw fires in the north. I'm thinking Australia is going to have more fires, or yeah, Australia is going to have more fires. Trump's popularity. He's carrying 40 to 43%. And they're just sticking with him. But what's going to happen is there's so many lawsuits and so many things coming out, what he did underhanded and selling our intel, it's going to affect him, you guys. This is not very good. Okay. I love this. Robert Reich said this, you guys. It's not just an economic necessity to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. It's also a moral imperative. That is so true. Tiger Woods, you guys wanted to know about his recovery. Tiger Woods. I felt real bad when it happened. I felt like, you know, life changing, life ending, whatever. He'll never quite, he'll work hard to try to get over it, but no more golf. Although he might work on the sides, so maybe he's an announcer or something. Oh, I feel bad for him because it's really tough, you guys. But I think he has enough money, he'll be okay. I don't know who this woman is around him, but she feels like she's really helping. Energetically, he knows it's over, but Jesus, he got injured bad. He was speeding. There was no drugs involved, no alcohol involved. Okay. Are there aliens on Mars? I got to tell you something. I got that they visit Mars, but they're not living there. You wouldn't believe where they live, where a lot of aliens live. It's just as good as where we are. And also there's a lot of aliens living here on Earth, like either real low in the ocean or through tunnels is what I saw. They're living through tunnels. And so they're intermingling, but they definitely will watch us like a hawk because they don't appreciate our nukes. Mary Trump's lawsuit. Let me just look at it. Mary Trump's lawsuit. I don't know why I get the hiccups all of a sudden. Mary Trump's lawsuit. She's going to win. It won't be as much as she's suing for. She's going to win a good chunk of change. And I see them putting liens on properties. Between the IRS and Mary Trump, he's destroyed. He's making money off the people. Even if he didn't win as president, he doesn't care because he can make money acting like he's the leader of the band. Now, he's not going to open up his own, he's not going to open up his own, you know, he's not going to be the Trump people. He wants to be the leader of the Republicans. And right now he's doing that, but pretty soon people will be walking away due to the smell. Okay. Voting rights. I see a big case going before the Supreme Court. I see them desperately trying to, it's funny because they can't win if they can't make you not vote. They want to make you not vote. And by the way, DeJoy's going pretty soon. I just heard that. I just saw him being walked away or escorted out. He's going to come up on charges too. Oh, hell yeah. So voting rights will get better, you guys. By the time at the end of Biden's 4 years, voting rights are more, it's easier for people to vote. They might even make the voting day a holiday. They will come up with that. So, hold on. So let's take a look at what my guys want to tell you before we end our little session, and I'll be doing my live with my members at 12:30. I'm going to do Kobe. Kobe's been coming through lately. I'm not going to do him now. I'm going to do him maybe next week. Okay, this is weird. Okay, hold on. How do I interpret this? They want you guys to know that we're coming into a place of completion. And by that, I mean the earth is shifting. So there's geographical shifting and things happening. But we as humans, because they're opening our energies, they're opening our minds, we're becoming better at being able to live through this. We're on a higher energy plane. there's fear, but it's not going to overtake us. I know that sounds weird. The whole debacle with Trump is awakening us. It's sad. Like I was telling on my live, I said, you know, it's like when I read people and they had the deceased had a family member take care of the estate, and then the person rips everybody off, all the family members, all the other siblings, and people are so overwrought with anger and pain. And what does daddy say? And daddy is more, he's not angry, but what he is very sad, because what that person has done did damage to their own souls. It's like when Trump's mother came to me. Remember that time? And I said, oh, are you sad about all this ugly stuff your son is doing, or all the stuff that's getting ready to happen to him? And because we've been predicting the stuff getting ready for, he's not going to get off scot-free. He's not going to jail, but he's not getting off scot-free. And she said, no, I'm hoping it'll save him. So in this pain and misery that he's coming upon, which he already has a little taste of, he really thinks he's all that in a cup of tea. This man is so vain, so narcissistic. There's probably other people like them. A lot of times when I read people, they'll say, oh, listen, Trump is my dad, or Trump is my husband, or whatever. But it's very sad to see, but there's a lot of people out there like that. And then they get like even that Weinstein, whatever his name was, you know, the one, somebody on Twitter said, if you start seeing Trump walking with a walker, you know, because everybody that goes to court ends up with a walker. You know, he got real pompous. He thought he was all that in a cup of tea, because even Michael Cohen said, you know, he was bad, but since he became president, he's worse. So yeah, we're going to see the fall of this man. And I can just see him sitting there, just, you know, that look he has. I see him sitting. I see him, I see these attorneys with him. He's just furious, but he's losing. He just keeps losing and losing. He just keeps losing. I will tell you guys something. Do you guys remember before he left and he said goodbye to everybody? Him and his wife were going to take that helicopter out on the White House lawn, and his family was crying. Remember, they were all like, that's the closest I saw of him crying. At one point in time, he looked like he was going to break down. I just want you to know that, you know, I was the best thing to ever happen to you. Yes, I was. I was the best. So it just infuriated him, and he wants to keep acting like it was a fraud, but it wasn't. And there's more proof coming that it wasn't. Voting rights will not be stifled. They're not going to be able to do it. They're going to try, but they're not going to be able to do it. And the guides want you to know that they are there. This man's power is winding away, winding down. He's exit stage left. We love you. This is a tough time right now. There's some more natural disasters coming up. There will be no January 6th at the Capitol again. Not right now. Sure, they're thinking it, but they're not going to be able to do it. But I'm almost seeing like outside of that. There'll be remember I told you there'll be cells that'll try to create chaos, and it's not going to, they're going to get them fast. And all those people, those 200 some odd people that are in jail because of this, they are saying that they're very sorry, and they're telling the judge they're sorry, but you know, God, can you believe ex-military and or police officers, retired or current, hurt other police officers? They did that to other police officers. That's why everybody's saying, don't tell me blue lives matter. But anyway, love you all. I'm going to be back. I have, I don't know, probably more towards the end of the week. And Sterling will be back next Sunday. I know y'all miss him. And don't forget, he has his own YouTube channel. Okay. Ciao, y'all. Bye.